Hello Year 1, Mrs Torpy here again with another maths lesson, and I was so pleased to hear about Jacob last week, giving it a really good go and shouting out all the answers, and Sophia had an amazing day as well, having a go. So fantastic. Today all you need is a piece of paper and a pen and your number bond brain on, okay, because we're going to be looking at some number bonds. But to start us off, I just want you to look through these pictures of my daily walk and see if you can spot any numbers that I spotted. Well done for spotting all those numbers. I could hear you really loudly from my kitchen. Okay, now today we're going to be using your peg line that you used yesterday with Miss Hancock. Okay, it might look slightly different, but we used it to find out our number bonds to 10. So we know we have 10 pegs here. And if I move 1 here, it shows us that we've got 1 and 9 more makes 10. 2 and 8 more make 10. 3 and 7 make 10, that's it. 4 and 6, super, we know that this is 5 and 1 more is 6. And 5 and 5 make 10. Shall we just finish? 6 and 4. 7 and 3, 8 and 2, 9 and 1, 10 and 0. Super. If you want to do this game at home, you need to have 20 cards. Okay, but you don't include the jacks, queens or kings. And we are going to make 10. Right, so we're ready to play. We have our cards set out in front of us, and I've got 2 helpers who are going to pick some cards for you. If you play this at home, you need to pick 2 cards that you think make 10, but we're going to do it a little bit slower to start off with, and you're going to shout out the answer at home. Okay, so Orla, could you pick a card, please? Any card. And then can you show it to the children? Okay, so she's picked number 5. So I'm going to put 5 over here. Hello. And you're going to tell me which number she needs to pick to make 10. So I'm going to write it down here for you. 5 add something equals 10. I'm pretty sure you all shouted out that answer. Okay, let's have a look. 5 and what? Yes, that's right. 5 and 5 make 10. So I can fill in my answer. And now Orla gets to keep those cards. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at the game by myself and you're going to help me. Okay, I'm going to pick the card number
7.
Number 7. Okay, so I'm going to put 7 over this side because I know I've got 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And whilst I'm writing down the calculation, can you shout out which number I need to add to 7 to get to 10? 7, it's over here. 7 and, that's right, 7 and 3 make 10 because we've got 3 left over here.
Yeah.
So I can take the 3. Well done me. And well done to you.
And well done to me.
Well done to you. Okay, it's Ava's turn. What will Ava pick? Could you just pick one card for me, Ava, please? Ooh, what card has she picked? Number?
4.
4. Super. So whilst I'm writing out the calculation, actually before I write out the calculation, I'm going to move 4 over here because we know we've got 4. And I want you to work out what the answer could be.
1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4.
yeah, so we've got 4. We don't need to count out 4 because we've already got that. But we've
And
got 4
to draw 4.
and something else
Can I
equals
draw 4?
10.
Can I draw?
Yeah. So did I hear them shouting? I think I did. They are shouting 6. So can you draw a 6?
4.
Could you draw a 6 in the box? Draw a 6 for me. Not a 4 because we've already got 4, haven't we? Excellent. Make sure you're forming your letters correctly, really neatly. Okay? So now I can take 6 off. And that's yours, Ava. Well done. Okay, it's my go again. I'm so excited. I think I might win this time. I think I might win. Okay, I am going to pick number... Ooh, what number is that? Number 8. Number 8. Super. So I'm going to
Turn
move...
it round.
So I'm going to move 8 of my pegs over here. 8. And whilst I write down the calculation, can you write the number? Could you write the number bond that makes 10? So 8 add something equals 10.
But 10's not here.
No, because how many's there?
10.
No, not 10. How many's left over that side?
2.
Fantastic. So 8 add 2 equals 10. I'm sure that you've all got that answer. Right, it's Ava's go again, and I'd like you to see if you could help her figure out the answer. But first of all, pick out your card, please, Ava. Which one are you going to pick? Ooh, that one's a funny one because it's... What does it say on it? A, but it actually, we're using it as a 1 in this game. Okay, so 1 and something.
1A.
1 and something make 10. So I'm going to put 1 over here. This one's a little bit trickier because we've got more to count. 1 and something equals
I don't know
10.
That one.
Now I know that there are 5 here. And then there's only 4 blues. So 5 and 4 make what number? Can you shout it out? I heard you. Fantastic. 1 and 9 make 10. There's all of those over there. Well done.
9.
Now, if you're playing at home, you keep going until all of the cards have gone. But today, I'd like you to have a look at the cards at the top and see if you can find any cards to match the numbers going down the side to make 10. And you fill out the calculations at home. You might want to pause the video. That's right. Is that what you got?